r/AskReddit, what is something that's not illegal, but is really frowned upon by society? I am disgusted. Are you a never nude? Pooping on the shower and either waffle stomping down the drain or Kobe it into the toilet. Radio commercials with police sirens and / or honking in them should be illegal. Main reason I stopped listening to radio in my car. Now only Spotify or my own music collection. Whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police. And saying Alexa. Standing backwards in an elevator. I did this years ago in my dorm elevator, traveling down 9 floors, with 4 people. And I asked if they thought it was strange, and one sweet girl said it was a lot nicer than staring at a steel door. And I was flattered. I still feel that moment when recalling this memory. I love to Blair Witch when I'm in elevators. It makes me happy. Here in Denmark, a 29-year-old parliamentary politician announced that he was/is dating a 15-year-old girl, with the parents' consent. While being totally legal, it's definitely extremely frowned upon. Standing backwards on an escalator. Phone calls on speaker in public. Also playing games with the sound on and having notifications that sound like a crying baby. Child beauty pageant events. My mom put my little sister in those, but for special needs kids. To help boost her confidence. I hated every second having to take her to lessons and pageant. Watching creepy old people judge 12-year special needs kids pissed me off more than anything. Depends on the country, but marrying your cousin. If we weren't meant to marry our cousins, why are they so attractive? Leaving your shopping cart in the parking lot. Lazy bones. I always park next to the corral because I plan my laziness in advance. Are the Danish people upset, or at least weirded out by it? Cart narcs on YouTube is my hero. Link. Relevant, link. Staring at random people with a gigantic smile on your face. And wiggling your eyebrows or winking. A smile is a valuable tool, my dear. It inspires your friends, keeps your enemies guessing, and ensures that, no matter what comes your way, you're the one in control. Alastair, Hajbin Hotel. Dressing up as a wizard and giving people quests in the supermarket. Is this frowned upon where you live? I'd do the quests if they were reasonable. Where does this happen? I would shop there every day. I want this. Have you tried? I'm guessing at least 1/3 of the people would be excited to shake up their routine. R/chaotic good. Is this recently? Wizard hands them his shopping list and waits up front by the checkouts. Splashing people with your car who are walking in the rain. Pretty sure it's illegal if you do it on purpose. I would add to that driving on a flooded street too fast, causing waves to go into people's houses. I've seen it far too many times. Wearing a baseball cap in an old person's house. My wife's uncle told me I wasn't allowed over anymore when I did. There went my social life. My WW2 vet grandfather was big about this, especially while eating in a restaurant. I can't say I've ever met anyone younger than him that cared though. Huh. Never heard this one before. Then again, you'll be hard pressed to find my dad without one, so maybe that's just my family. That's not frowned upon by society, just the fucking weirdos who think it disrespectful. Driving the speed limit. Exactly, try doing that in Northern Australia without being tailgated. You're forgetting the part where he's being put to court and being charged with grooming. This was in November that he was being charged, or has the case progressed differently since I last heard? Will he not be serving jail time or some penalty? There's one street by me that I avoid whenever I can because it's genuinely unsafe to drive the speed limit along most of it. Speed limit is 30, everyone but me does 40. Owning a nondescript white van. Taking one of your accrued sick days at some workplaces. I don't think that's frowned upon by society, just a few shitty companies/bosses. Calling a toddler a cunt. Everyone told me having a child would change my perspective on kids, and don't get me wrong, it did. He's the coolest little dude in the world, but other people's kids are in fact usually cunts because of their parents not saying no when no needs to be said. Happy cunt day. Happy cake day. Some toddlers are cunts though. Leaving the house with an indoor cup. Dancing at a crime scene. That dash dot. Now that you've said that, I don't think I've ever seen anyone in public with an indoor cup, one from home I mean. My sister used to just bring a glass of water with her to random places. Just a regular kitchen glass filled with ice water. I used to always be baffled at the absurdity. Her walking into any place while hungover AF wearing big ass sunglasses with a regular glass of ice water became a thing everyone remembers. Being poor. Yep. When you're poor, you really see the prejudice a lot, especially with cops. Soiling yourself in public. Unless it's at a Macca's, then you can become Prime Minister of Australia. Peeing your pants is cool. Making fun of people who are disadvantaged or disabled. In the UK this comes under hate speech, which is an actionable offence unfortunately. Taking items from someone else's shopping cart. We talked about this, Jim. There's a story somewhere of a woman who attended a football game where a box of free shirts was set out for the attendees to pick from, and this soulless excuse for a human takes the whole box and sits on her seat to watch the game like nothing happened. I believe the crowd booed TF out of her and she ended up leaving the game early. Keeping a horse in your house. There's a horse in this house, there's a horse in this house. Carrying a shotgun or rifle into a Walmart in Texas. There is no law against you doing it, but no one would be happy with you if you did. Pretty sure all the Walmarts around here have the 30.06 and 30.07 signage, but that may just be that I live in a blue county. Double dipping. If it's your own sauce, IDC. But when it's like a public dipping sauce, party or something, double dipping is gross. No one wants your DNA or germs. So good on sure. It's like sticking your whole face in the bowl. Smoking near people that don't smoke. Standing in the women's underwear department at Target and sniffing really close to the racks. Big, deep sniffs. They do not like that. At all. Wearing socks while taking a shower. What do people even get out of that? It's not like it's used, wouldn't it just smell like new fabric? Taking a slap shot into an empty net from below the hash marks. State laws that allow parents to sign off in marriage of minor children to adult suitors. Weird to think a 15-year-old can marry her dad's best friend who happens to be 50 plus. Masturbating on an airplane didn't used to be illegal. Thanks Ben Laden. You can still get away with it if you're careful. Just don't scream, Allahu Akbar, when you bust. Counting cards. Being a nudist. You can live naked if you want, but people freak out about it. Tipping culture in general. Taking money from your child, Ren, when they're still technically minors. Adultery. Who is doing this? How are you supposed to wash your feet? And I don't think it would protect you from foot fungus in public showers. May increase your grip a bit, I guess. Picking your nose then eating it. Ignoring your screaming child in any public space, especially a nice restaurant, quiet cafe, or movie theater. Starting your own family but not having the mental and financial capability to support it. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.